top Billin.
I ain't top Billin. I believe the last time that I talked about the Oklahoma Sooners was when my man Brent Venables got that job, and I remarked about how good they could be in the future if they just give this guy some time. People were coming on saying, oh, he sucks, Cletus. He can't recruit. He can't do this and that. Well, I'll be damned. Now, listen, I know I'm late on this, right? But I haven't been concentrating on college football. Thought I'd dip in, and I just remember. I'm like, man, I wonder what Oklahoma's been up to. And they had the 4th-ranked class in the 2023 cycle. But I thought it couldn't recruit, Cletus. I try to tell you dudes from firsthand experience that Brent Venables is that dude. I had several kids that I worked with back in the day in my marketing endeavor who were being recruited by Clemson, and I got the chance to meet and be around him on several occasions, where Coach Sweeney is more like that father figure type for that program. Venables was more like that cool uncle that everybody was gravitating towards. So I don't think recruiting will be a problem for Oklahoma, even moving into the future when they go to the SEC. It shouldn't be a problem. I also did a couple of studies on your man Jeff Lebby and his offense, and I remarked that I believe they could have a really good offensive year without that guy that shall remain nameless that you guys didn't want me to mention. It turns out, hey, a 13th ranked offense overall in your first season, that's pretty good. If you ask me, that's damn good. You could probably only get better. I know they lost some key guys, but Oklahoma always loaded in my opinion. However, the sticking point, as always with Oklahoma football in recent memory, has to be the defensive side of the ball. And they did not have a good defensive year. I did not expect them to have a lights-out defensive year in the first season of transition there. Defense takes a little time, I believe him, you know what I mean, as a defensive guy right there. You got to get the right pieces for what you want to do, and I believe they're on the way to doing that with Coach Venables there. But, hey, there's nothing I can say about that, right, to where I can make a definitive proclamation even with that there. So we see right here, I've already gone a couple of pages here just trying to find out where they're at, and I see them right here, 122nd. Wow. A Brent Venables defense, 122nd overall, completely bringing up the rear, right? Pause. That's incredible right there, man. 5.75 yards per play given up. Listen, it's Brent Venables. I cannot see a time in place where Brent Venables will have a defense that couldn't eventually get it together. So I'm not necessarily worried about that. I'd have to look and peek into it a lot more than just surface stuff to really see what's going on with that defense there. So the few games that I did watch, it was really bad watching on defense. I hate bad defensive football there. But, man, on offense, though, man, Jeff Lebby was getting busy. Let's look at a couple of concepts before I get up out of here. All right, this concept is hard right here. You get split flow action from the line, moving left, right, moving loosey. You got Eric Gray here. Almost looks like this could be some type of split flow counter. He'll press it out wide. You'll get kinetic motion here from your man Marvin Mims, right? Terrible on his part here, but you get him working outside here, and he laxes up, right? He relaxes and then shoots to a wheel route. You get Drake Stoops here on an over route, and you got seam route coming up here. Just a lot of stuff to worry about if you're worrying about hitting on your marks as a defender here. Check this out right here. Look at this. Front-facing play action fake. You see the ease up, and look at the wheel route. And, oh, come on. Marvin Mims drops it. That's a gotcha play all day long, right? You get him matched up on a linebacker first and foremost, right? Skirting it out wide there. You see him start to lax, right? You get that slide protection because of the split flow action there. He's lax and then turns it upfield. Absolutely perfect, especially in man coverage when you have the defenders with their back to the basket. Dillon Gabriel puts it right on the money right here, as he usually does. And I'm not sure how in the hell you missed this as you're Marvin Mims at that. But, man, that could have been a touchdown. You can already see the blocking starting to take shape here as well. Them's the breaks, my friends. But Jeff Lebby, I'm telling you, the man be getting busy with that playbook. Love this concept right here. You get this kinetic motion by Drake Stoops. Looks like it's going to be some type of lead sweep. You even get the H back here looking like he's going to block. However, you get that max protect with just a two-man route combination. Get a bang 8 up the seam over route from my boy Jalil Farouk out there in Maryland. And, man, there she blows, right? Back to the basket, play action fake out of this strong pistol formation here. Surveying the land and Jacob. Oh! Farouk paid for it, though. Back to the basket, play action fake. Look at him chaining through his progressions. There's only 2 of them. And Jacob, a straight up colon blow. My boy Jalil Farouk. He'll never be the same again. At least his draws won't. Somebody's going to have to boil his draws and make sure. Look, you get this inverted coverage here, right? Pretty much amounts to a 3-deep shell here. You get the cornerback sinking underneath right here. So the bang 8 looked good initially. That's what he was looking at right here, this bang 8. But the cornerback would have been over the top of that there. So going to the over route was the best thing. What happens when you have those type of coverages right there, right? Look at that. Oh, right corner peels back. He puts it up. Not enough time to protect himself. Gets fertilized. Great blocking, great protection right there. Oh, almost a little bit of a breach off here. My Wanye Morris' side there. Maybe could have kept it down a little bit to let him protect himself. But that colon in that third rib right there, made him splatter whack himself. All right, last one right here. This wasn't supposed to be a film study. I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts out there about Oklahoma and its prospects for the near future, right? We'll address the SEC stuff later on in the year, whatever like that. First things first right here, Oklahoma has to have a good showing this year to build that momentum when they are going into the SEC. And I believe they can do that. All right, so check this out right here. You're going to get outside in routes, right? A couple of outside in routes, meaning the inside receivers are going to go to the outside. The outside receivers are going inside. So you have Stoops right here on this out. Another out here. You'll get Mims, right? Same kind of deal right there, right? He's heading to the post, and you kind of get a little bit of a in-breaking route right here. It looks like it's going to be kind of a sit-down route on the zone there. I think with Dillon Gabriel being able to have a season in this offense, right, even though it's offense he should have been familiar with, but having it there in Oklahoma and seeing some of the things that he could have hit on, like this particular one right here would have been a nice shot play for him to hit Mims on. He ends up going the more safer route right here to Stoops. Watch right here. Lit that bad boy up, and he gets Stoops. I'm not sure Stoops got the first down on that one either. So, but check this out right here. I want you to watch Mims right here, right? You get Mims getting crossed up on a safety, right? Because of the coverage that it is right here. You see this inside-out combination right there. You can see the cross-up. So maybe this could have been in play. A lot of things could have been in play on this particular play right here, but Mims crossing face with that safety right there kind of gets the cornerback right in his hip pocket or off the back of his hip pocket. He could have probably hit that over the top to Mims. We know he can run, but he hit Stoops there instead. So this definitely was set up to be a shot play, not necessarily a runoff play. Oh, down goes Mims. He got his feet clipped right there. So like I said before, man, Oklahoma, these teams have to play Oklahoma as well. It's such a proud program. I was seeing stuff about people talking about it in the future being like how Nebraska is now. I don't know. I don't see it. But then again, we didn't see Nebraska having the type of troubles that it had as well. But first things first, Oklahoma needs a better showing, and they should definitely have that this year in Coach Venables' second year. So all that second year is usually crucial for really good coaches. So we shall see what Coach Venables comes up with this year. All right, it's got to be on that defensive side of the ball, though. The offense should still be pretty good with a lot of the guys that they have coming back. It's a veteran-laden team, too, so always keep that in mind. All right, but it's your boy, Mid-Atlantic Murph, a.k.a. Jersey Murph, out here doing my 1-2 thing. Make sure you hit that thanks button because you know your boy be serving that hibachi. So make sure you tip your waiter. All right. With that being said, salute. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.